Guys, I just want to make a quick video talking about the Democratic Party's primary debates. I just want to say that I'm actually pretty impressed because I watched the two Republican primary debates, and it was sort of pathetic, and hopefully none of those clowns get elected to the president of the United States. But one thing that I've noticed that is different from the Democratic debates than the Republican debates is that the way they discuss issues that matter to the American people. Now, when you watch the Republican debates, all they talk about is nonsensical bullshit. They talk about issues that no one cares about or they just make up, and the average everyday hardworking person doesn't give a shit about. But they find time to have that be the only thing they talk about. But with the Democrats, they're constantly talking about issues that matter. And that's why I call myself a Democrat. I don't agree with everything. I think that, I'm more moderate when it comes to issues revolving around guns. But overall, I would say that I agree mostly with what the Democratic Party has to say, more so with Bernie Sanders. I think that Bernie Sanders is the best choice out of all these people on stage. Now, Hillary Clinton, I don't. I saw her. What was it like when they were talking about the email scandal? And I'm actually happy that they were like, "Hey, we're not going to talk about this at the debate because that's not an issue that matters." The American people don't give a fuck about her emails, and I don't care about her emails. I want to know what she's going to do for the everyday average working American. And I like how they talked about making college free. Now, I personally believe that college should be free for STEM, law, business, healthcare, and social service majors. I think it should be free for people who are majoring in those fields. But it is what it is. And I also liked how they didn't say things that were degrading towards other people. They weren't on stage demonizing a certain group of people like the Republicans were doing when it came to illegal immigrants. And I want to tell you right now that if you deported every illegal immigrant in this country, you wouldn't have food at the grocery stores, and our economy would collapse. So yeah, I don't. That's it's just idiotic to believe that deporting what is like 10 to 15 million people is going to uh, basically give everyone who's unemployed a job, or whatever, or fix our economy. It's going to crash our economy. And I just have to say that the other candidates like Jim Webb and Martin O'Malley and then I forget the other guy's name. I mean, they were decent too. I must admit. And but overall, I'm still a huge Bernie Sanders fan. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say right now that if Hillary Clinton gets the nomination, it's either her or one of the lunatics from the Republican Party. I mean, that's really what it is. You can either, vote for. I mean, let's say with Hillary, you can vote for someone who, might be a little bit corrupt or might have some issues, but overall, it doesn't belong in a straitjacket like most of the Republicans. Now, the only person that I think from the Republican standpoint that could beat a Democrat in this next election possibly would be John Kasich. All the other clowns have no chance in hell. I'm actually rooting for Donald Trump to get the nomination because it would be the largest landslide we would see in history, or maybe even Ben Carson. One or two of those people would be a golden egg present for whoever gets the Democratic Party's nomination, because those two individuals in particular are leading in the polls, and they are the craziest of the crazy, and they don't have any chance of becoming president. So you know yeah, so that's all I have to say. Tell me what you guys think about the Democratic primary debates in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Feel the burn.